Are you keeping up with our 52-week emergency challenge? Well, after today, we will see where we are and see what you need to do to catch up. So watch with us. Hi, this is Vicki with the 411. We are here on week 20 of our 52-week emergency preparedness challenge. So glad that you're still following me. Please subscribe if you haven't and share with your family and friends and get them to subscribe. I did reach my 500 subscriptions last week, so thank you to whoever it was that helped me there. Wanted to review something for last week. We talked about our evacuation plan, and I want to know if anybody actually did it. Did somebody make an evacuation plan, practice it with your family? If so, I'd love to hear how you did it and how that worked. I'm all for upgrading and updating if somebody's got a better idea. We also talked about how we're having a hard time finding ready-to-eat foods to put in your 72-hour survival backpack or your bug-out bags. I did find these at Aldi. They came in chicken salad and tuna salad. I already had tuna salads in my bag from when I bought some at Sam's Club, so I picked up some chicken salads to go in mine. So if anybody has found something else that works well, please let me know. I also found Vienna sausages in the can. I would make sure this type of stuff that you rotate them about every 6 months, because this had a 6 to 9 month expiration date on them. So be sure, and if you find something else, share it with us, and I'll share it with everybody else. All right, this week for our food, we are needing to get enough powdered milk to do 32 quarts of milk, which is 8 gallons. I found some grocery stores don't even carry a powdered milk. I found them at one, and then I found them at Walmart. Walmart had a good selection of them. But powdered milk, you have to mix it up, sometimes with warm water, and the rest of it you add cold water, stir it up real good, put it in your refrigerator overnight in order to use it. And then you kind of have to shake it up, stir it up almost every time you use it. Well, moms, I know how it is when most of the time you find out you're out of milk is in the morning when the kids are ready to eat breakfast. So I want to share with you, Thrive Life makes an instant milk. It is a granular type powder, so it dissolves real fast in the water. It doesn't turn lumpy like powdered milk will. So you don't have to shake it all the time. It doesn't leave a film on the inside of your pitcher like most powdered milks will. I've tried powdered milks, and this is the best. Flavor wise and easy to use. You can do it straight out of the tap or straight out of a water bottle that you have, and you've got milk ready to go. So I highly recommend. I'll have a link to Thrive Life's milk. It's on sale this month. So that's what I recommend. Our household item says that we need to get 2 boxes of the 4x4 gauze. That's the larger size gauze. And it says to get the elastic bandage roll. This stuff is really neat because if you have something that's bandage that's not sticking, you can just pull that out, wrap it around a toe or finger, and it's elastic and it sticks, and that's great. And then to get ace bandages and put these 2 ace bandages and put these in your family tub. If you have room in your 72-hour survival kit, it wouldn't hurt to add that to your first aid kit. Okay, this next part for our 72-hour survival backpack is for adults only. Do not put these in your children's backpacks. It says to add a Leatherman tool. Mine's a knockoff brand Leatherman tool, but it's a small one in a little case. Compared to the bigger ones that we have in our tub, you see that this is smaller. In case all you have with you when you can have time to grab is your 72-hour survival kit, you've got something to help you there. Then it says to add a lighter. You can use a cigarette lighter, a fireplace lighter, whatever. I came across this amazing little tool on Amazon. Now, I am an Amazon affiliate, but this comes with a charging port, so I can recharge this using my solar panel that I carry in my backpack. And it goes up, turns on real easy, and you push this little button here, and I want you to look at what it does. That will catch anything on fire. You can even hear it. Anyway, and if you don't touch this within 10 seconds, it turns off automatically. Great safety issue there. And they come 2 to a pack. So I was able to get these for mine and my husband's, and they are going to be awesome to have to use, and I can recharge them. And if you don't have like a solar power those little Halo battery pack, any kind of battery pack, you would be able to recharge those. And then it says to add a nail clipper. I chose to get like the toenail size so that you could be versatile and clip all kinds of things with it. And I'm just going to drop this in my bag with my personal toiletries so I know where it is instead of having to dig around a bag to find this little thing. Okay. And next for our emergency money, we're adding $20 more because we're on week 20. And just a reminder, this balances out at week 30. At week 30, we do not go more than $30 a week. So the challenge is getting a little bit bigger, a little harder each week to put our money in here. But kudos for all of you that are keeping up with it, because you're gonna thank yourself in the long run. Just a reminder, when Hurricane Helene came through, my sister-in-law, who lived in Flat Rock, North Carolina, had to drive all the way to Shelby to get cash out of the bank because some things were open, but they had no internet, so they couldn't use credit cards and stuff. They had to have cash. That's why we're keeping our cash, so that we don't face that issue when you're evacuating for an emergency. You can have what you need. So keep up the good work there. Under our family prep, it says to update all your personal documents and papers and stuff like that. So if you're keeping yours in a notebook, it would be good to take all your quarterly reports that come out and take out all the old ones and make sure you have the most updated statement in your book. And my book goes into a fire safe portable zip up bag, which is easy to grab and carry. Last thing is in our water, it asks us to add $10 more to our water barrel storage purchase, and then add 2 more gallons of water per person in your family. So that is it for this week. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Vicki with the 411. Be sure to subscribe, bring your family and friends along, and let's all get prepared together. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.